Hi, I'm Laura and this is my dad David, and today we're going to be doing a green craft video on how to make a butterfly feeding station. So you might hear there's a bit of background noise today because it's Trevor's tractor show, which is the talk of the town. So
talk of the village.
Yeah. I don't think you can see it behind us, but what we've got behind us at the moment?
I think it's called a Foden tank transporter. Then next to that, there's actually a small tank. Seen me served in Afghanistan, but
yeah.
We'll have a look at that
so
later.
Maybe we'll go for a spin a bit later on. So to start with, though, we're just going to talk you through a few ideas we've had for making your butterfly station. It really could be made out of anything you've got at home, but your main ingredients that you're going to need is some slightly ripened fruit, or anything that you perhaps think you don't fancy yourself anymore, and a mixture of a sugar solution, which is 1 part sugar to 4 parts boiling water. And then I've put mine in a pot that can go in the fridge, and that'll keep for about a week because you want everything to always stay nice and moist. So talk us through the different options.
Right, we've got this one which we hope is the better option, a nice bright plate. I've just I quartered it. I actually drilled 4 small holes in it. You could, I guess, not in the kitchen, but in your garage, bang it through with a nail and a hammer, and that'll make the hole.
Or you could always use a paper plate, which would be a safer option, and that'd be quite good for young kids because then they can get involved, and then that will just hold the food inside.
Yeah, so I actually put a length of string, tied a knot on it, straight over, and then tied a knot on the far end, so I've got a loop there. And then I did the same with the other one, but I adjusted them round so they now hang fairly straight, fairly level, I hope.
Yeah, you can make it as straight as you can, but then that's pretty good. I'll let you off. It's good. That plate's good because it's got a nice lip on it.
So we'll get plenty of stuff in there.
Yeah.
We're going to put a pot in the middle of this, which is just really is an old, it was a cream pot, but a yogurt pot would do. Yeah. We've got some paper towel in here. We could use cotton wool, I guess. Cotton
wool's probably your best bet, but we hadn't got any, so we're going to try some kitchen roll and see what happens. And then Dad's secret weapon on top.
I've actually cheated somewhat because this is I do a bit of trout fishing, and so this is some stuff I use for tying trout flies. So it's called chenille. This is quite bright, and the stuff on the outside is actually what's called cactus chenille, but it's got UV in, which so Laura tells me.
Yep, butterflies can see in UV, so anything that's going to really attract them, those bright colours is what they go for. So hopefully with this having UV, it's going to really attract them and they're going to stick to that.
So we're going to put the fruit around the outside?
Yep, so what we want to do with this one is first off glue this pot, because although in this one we found something a bit heavier, this pot will obviously float around a bit. So Dad's just going to use a bit of No More Nails, but you could probably get away with PVA, just something like that, because it's all quite lightweight. But putting that in the centre will then fill the solution as near as the centre as you can.
I was going to say that's a fair old ask, that.
And then we'll put that in the centre. You want to really wait for your solution to cool down, especially if you're doing this with young children. But we can chop up our fruit. I've chopped up a few little bits and pieces here. Butterflies like anything that's got a really high sugar content, so bananas are really good. Grapes, yeah. If you've got any fruit trees in the garden, then often you'll find the fruit that falls to the ground that you don't get in time. That would be perfect. So we can put some of these bits around.
This is going to be a big test when I lift this up.
I know, it'll fall off, won't it? And then using this sugar solution, do you want to put that on?
Yeah, I'll try.
Just pour that in. I'd use a spoon, but you know. And you want to put some of the sugar solution around on the plate as well. That's why it's good if it's got a bit of a lip.
That's soaked in really nice, so that's. I think I'll just try and hold it up first before I go any further. See what happens. This is the first time, totally unrehearsed. Here we go. Oh,
look at that, perfect.
My normal say would be like a Swiss watch. There you go. So we can actually hang that up, and then just put some solution around here, and wait for all the butterflies to come along.
Yeah.
We hope.
And
no wasps.
With this one, we haven't quite finished it yet, but we've actually used just a kitchen sponge, and they're really good for absorbing up the liquid, and you can actually keep quite a bit of liquid inside and keep it wet. So we'll do something very similar once I'll get Dad to finish the string bit. He can do the difficult bit, and we'll keep putting this fruit around, and then hopefully see how we get on. There's loads of really good guides out there to show you what native butterflies you might see in the garden. Ones that I normally use are Collins. They make really nice guides, but look online, find different things, and then let us know hopefully what butterflies you see in your garden. Perfect. So then we'll just put plenty of fruit on, and hopefully we'll get a nice bit of footage for you of some of the butterflies in Dad's garden using them. Fingers crossed.
Let's hope so. Let's hope there's no wasps around. Now with a bit of luck.
How we're doing?
Middle for diddle. Looks as though it's drunk a bit. But then again,
right.
that's Trevor's tractor do. I think
Yeah.
there's a fair bit of drinking going on last night. But there, that's fine, and that'll just hang there.
Yep.
Put the fruit in it, fill it with solution, hang it up, and then we'll photograph some butterflies hopefully for you to see.
So hope you've liked today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. You'll get it one day.
Don't think I ever will.
And we'll look forward to seeing you at the next one. Bye.
Bye.